So let's do something cute. Let's do a jellyfish or two. So I just painted my background blue just to get it started. Make it easy for you. We'll just get a blue background. And what we're going to do is we're going to lighten it up here. And then when we get down here, we're going to darken it up so we get some depth in the ocean. So all you really need for this painting is your black, blue, and white for now. If we need any other colors, I will let you know. So I'm going to take my white. Now this here should be still a bit wet. Now if it's not wet, you just add some blue to it. Alright. So we'll just add some blue and white. So we just go in here so we'll have a nice blend. Okay. There we go. Back and forth. So you get your blue on first, and then we'll put on some white like we just did. And we will add some more white. I get it kind of nice and bright up here. Good. Some blue. I put some blue underneath here so that we can blend it together. See how it blends so nice when it's all wet? Let's round it out a little bit here. Give it a, like the sun is shining in here. See how easy that is? Good. Already that's pretty. So I'm just going to add some blue, a bit of black, darken up your blue, and I'm going to put that down on the bottom here. There we go. Add more blue, so don't be too black, but I still want that a bit darker than the center. And as we're coming up, we'll add more blue. We have bits of black and blue. There we go. The ocean's all kinds of colors, shadows, all kinds of things going on down there. All right, nice and dark. It's very pretty. I like to blend this a little bit more here, so I'm going to take my brush and clean it off really, really good so that there's no paint on it whatsoever. Clean it off and just go here and blend that there. There we go. That's nice. That is so nice. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to brighten up the center part with white. I'm going to take white on my brush and put it on the corner there so I won't have too much. I'm going to make this white center here, just that the sun is pretty bright. Okay. We want to mix it sort of in with what we have done. So I'm just sort of squiggling it around. There we go. getting it to go in with the rest of the painting. Whatever's left over on your brush, just move it around. And we rounded that shape off a little bit, so we'll keep it round. See, that gives it more depth and more of a water look. See? Good. Now while it's still wet, maybe we get a little bit of glow from that. Don't want to lose that there. Let's just come underneath that. You can pick up some white and wipe it off in your tissue so there's not too much white on there. Just wipe it off. See, there's some on there. So let's just try and get a few streaks of, yeah, there we go. We'll just get a few streaks of rays coming down from that light up there. But we don't want to lose that up there, that's too pretty. So you don't have to do this if you don't want to, but I like to show you different things just in case you can use them. So we just got a little bit going on there. Don't forget, now when you reload your brush, just wipe it off again, that's all. See? Don't have to be pronounced or anything. Just a little bit coming off that light coming down from on top of the ocean there, the sun. It looks pretty nice, doesn't it? Now if that dries on you before you get to put your rays on, just put some on anyway. Just make sure you dry brush it on so that you can still see through it. And it's just a foggy haze. If you're not sure how to do that, then I have a video on how to make fog and smog, smoke. I'm going to use this getting used to this really nice big fluffy brush here, and that will soften up that edge that we almost lost. You don't have to use this, but you can. You see how that softens it up now you didn't lose it? Just gives it a nice soft look. Good. You go right across. Brings it all together. See? Now it's dirty. Take it and wash it with soap and water in your sink or wherever you're going to go with it, a bucket or whatever way you dispose of your paint. And wash it till it comes back to normal, and then dry it off in a towel. And dry it off till it gets right fluffy again. See? So you might think, oh no, I ruined it. But you didn't. You'll be fine. And even if you put it in your water, even if you put it in your dirty water and it comes out like this, look, I'll show you how clean it's going to get. Just you watch. I'll go wash it with soap and water and rub it with my towel, and I'll show you what it's like. So there it is now, like this. You might think it's ruined, but see, I got soap and water on it. I'm wiping it in my hand to make sure all the paint is off, and now I'm going to go rinse it, and I'll show you and dry it and show you how beautiful it comes out. So get an old towel or a face cloth, and you rinsed your water out of your fluffy brush, and then you dry it in here. See, there's no paint coming off of it. See, it's all clean, perfectly clean, and it's getting nice and dry now. Just watch. It's like magic. Back to new. Perfect. Look. See? So you can use it over and over and over. You won't ruin it, okay? As long as you clean it up after. You can get those brushes like even in the makeup department and get, you know, like a makeup brush. You know, or you can use watercolor brushes. Anything that's really, really soft. So just take a piece of chalk and draw out your jellyfish. Just like a sad face right here. Downward like a sad. And sad smile. And then a hat. Okay? And then we have all these little strings coming off of it. Right? It's just welded to get some idea what you want to do. Okay? And you can have small ones in the distance if you like. See? There we go. Just want to make sure you can see that. You know, you can have another one over here. But let's try these two first. They're so cute. So now that you have them drawn, let's take your small flat brush again and decide what colors you want. Maybe a lighter blue, just so it looks like it's you can see through it. I'm adding a bit of white and blue. And let's see what that looks like. Okay, nice. Get around that corner there. Leave some shadows. Look, see, I'm going to leave, put this line down here. And I'm going to just pull in some, round it out, get your shape. Leave some of that color. I'm just going to sort of put a little bit color here and there, like that. Then I'm going to go in and I'm going to get a bit of red. So now I'm going to get a little bit of pink. Lots of white. Want too pink. I'm going to put a bit of pink. So we'll put our pink up here in this corner. Nice. And now we need a little more white. You might have to go back and forth on this. So I'm using the chiseled edge of my brush to bring in some of these nice streaks of color. And some of my pink color. Sort of layering what I already have done, but just to give it some extra color. See, if you just bring it a little bit down, it makes it look more round. See that? Good. Might need a little more dark. So you might have to go back and forth just to see if you can get some layers of color so that it gives it a nice round shape. Just use the chiseled edge of my brush just to get a little bit of darks up here. Just a little bit. That's nice. A little different. We'll do something with the other one now. How about we use a greenish color? That'd be nice for a change, wouldn't it? Let's add some yellow to our blue and make a green color. There we go. And we'll just shape that up there. So you can shape it up as you're painting it if your drawing wasn't that good. Let's see how that light came over there. Do you know that was a happy accident? Do you realize that was a happy accident? Oh my, it's true. So I'm gonna, that looks really good. A bit of light there on that edge. See how nice that looks? I'm gonna lighten up this little edge too, because the light is shining down on top of it, so it has to be some light somewhere. Hey, let's add a bit of light to it. Nice. Nice. See what happens when you just play around? Sometimes you get happy accidents, and other times it just doesn't work. Good. Now I'm going to put a dark line under here just to bring it together. Okay, now that looks pretty nice. And what we need is a long liner brush. See, a long liner brush like this one here. Now, if you prefer to fill that in down there, you can certainly do that if you like. Just add a bit of blue and white. I like to experiment and see what I like. Like, I like that, but I kind of feel like it should have more there. Just going to use my liner brush to bring in some color here, some of my streaks of bluish, lightish blue. So you can fill it all in with the color like you did over here, but I'm just experimenting, and I think that, you know, it's nice to do that from time to time, you know. Lighten this up down here a little bit. Now, it looks pretty nice. I'm not, you know, I mean, a jellyfish, you can look up pictures of jellyfish and see what they look like, you know, and use your imagination to make these. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take some red, alright, and I'm taking some red, a little bit of white on there too, because my brush is a little bit dirty, and I'm going to follow those strings that I made with my pink, so I can wipe off that chalk after. So a little bit of white, a little bit of red. Okay, see? Now, put in a few red streaks. Wiggly, wiggly, wiggly. Wiggle, wiggle. Put in a few more. Not going to all be red. Make some longer than others. Bring them way down. Maybe some are coming out this way. Just use your imagination. It's all a bit of fun. Especially with jellyfish like this. You can have lots of fun with this. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? And we will do the other one the same, but we're going to add more color. We're just going to get our reds on first. Way down. A little bit of red, a little bit of white. And there's probably some coming off each one. Right? It's probably just some coming right off each one. Pretty nice, eh? So let's add some more color. Let's add some green maybe. Green would be nice. Green and yellow maybe might fit nice with that, okay? So I'm going to go for the green. I'm going to make my own with some yellow and blue. I need some yellow. I'll add a bit of white to brighten it up. Alright. I like making my own green because I can get all kinds of different color greens rather than straight out of the bottle. So I can get all kinds of greens when I do it this way. Alright. So now we're going to go green, and we're going to put a bit of green on one side and yellow on the other maybe. Let's try some different techniques. Alright, let's see. Just go in between what you did. Now that's not bright enough, just get some yellow and white. So you can go in between what you did, or you can just go over what you did. They'll still all be there. And now some of them are coming out thicker. Not because I'm trying, but because my brush is pushing in too far. They can come off of some that we already did. Yes, there are lots of them there. The more you got, the better, because they look so cool. Do some over here. Just wiggle, touch. Don't push too hard, that's the big thing. See what happens even to push a little bit too hard? Look at those colors, pretty. I think we're getting to the point where we don't need very many more. But you can certainly add color. Don't be afraid to add color. Like I'm going to add a bit of color. I think I'm going to add a bit more color to this one. A little bit of red and white for pink. Add a little bit more because I think that would be nice with a little bit of color. There we go. Color is nice. Because under the sea, I mean, gosh, so many colors. Just laying on the edge here. See, that's pretty, isn't it? Add a little more white with my green over on the edge of that helmet. That's what it looks like, a helmet. Okay, let's just lighten it up a little bit more too. Reflection light coming in, see? So it can be a little distorted too, don't worry about that. See? I think that's pretty nice. Now all we need to do is add a few little bubbles, and we'll have a pretty, pretty painting. And easy, and didn't take us very long. Let that dry before we add our little bubbles. So you just add a little circle of light color around your dark shadow. As you can see, I'm probably got a little bit ahead of you there. But you just add your little light color and do those first, and then add your final highlight after. So you got your dark top, then that'll show you where your bubbles are going, and then you fill in with your light blue. And then you clean off your brush. You get pure, just white. And you add a little bit of white on the edge. And a little dot of white. Good. On the edge. And white. The edge and dot. Around the edge and dot, around the edge and a dot. It makes it so much easier, doesn't it? Oh, they're cool. Nice bubbles. I like to have a couple going right up to the top almost. So we put our little tiny ones up here, and like we just put our dark top on here. Don't mean to get ahead of you, but sometimes I get so excited about it. So we got our tops. That's the main thing, right? Even if you can't see your tops here very much, just put some more on. See? Then you clean off your brush and you get your blue with your white. You put your little bottom under here. If it's not white enough, add more white because that's pretty bright up here. Pretty bright up here. So that looks nice. Little bubbles. You can make them smaller or bigger. Yep, and you can add some shadows and a couple of different ways you can do it. You can adjust anything that needs adjusting. This one here might need a little more to the edge here. Nice. Good. We can even make some little teeny weeny ones by having some blue and white. And just make some little tiny ones in the background. Little tiny dots. All over the place. So just make little dots of a light blue. See, just touch, push. Almost makes it for you right away, see? Touch and push. You get little tiny ones. Some far away ones if the paint is kind of faded. See that? Isn't that cool? See? You learn something new every day. Isn't that pretty? I'm just going to add a little highlight here and there. Now you can use a toothpick for that. So let's go with a toothpick. So put a little bit of white on your toothpick. And then just dab at the ones that you just did here. Just touch, touch, touch. Don't have to do them all because the ones that you don't do look far away. See how easy things can be when you just think about what you can do to make it easy, you know? And that's what I try to do for you. I try to make it as easy as I can, even though you might even be a bit experienced. It's still good for all levels because people who have been painting for years still like some new ideas and like to learn some new tricks. A little bit of highlight there is nice. So I think that's kind of nice. Just want to show you one more thing. If you don't want that dark shadow on top, then you can leave the background and you can take some white paint with a little bit of blue and you can just go around, make a round circle. Okay, just make a round circle with the lighter color. Leave the inside, and then you can take pure white and highlight it on the outside again. I really enjoyed doing this painting today. It was a lot of fun, and I did some really easy techniques for you so you could enjoy your painting and learn a lot. So you learn fast and with easy techniques. And that's how I teach you guys. See, isn't that nice? A few little easy techniques and away to go. Very pretty. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Well, thank you for watching my video today. I just want to say thank you all for all your support through my Patreon page, and just for watching my videos. I'm really happy that I could do this for you, and I get a lot of nice compliments. So I am so happy that you watched that video, and if you have any questions about what you saw in the video, just leave your comments below and I'll answer them as soon as I can for you. And we will do some more videos coming up.